kids, whatever. Yeah, hi, my name's Paul. I'm a guitar player, which I'm sure you know by now because you wouldn't have found this video while looking at some of my music. Okay, I'm basically a Renaissance band. I play guitar, I play a bunch of instruments, but guitar is my strong one. Sorry for putting my music videos on there. There's some short instructional videos, and I'll put a little blurb as to what's on each one, so you're not backtracking over them. I'm going to try to keep them separated as much as possible, alright? Okay. This is one of my Fender guitars. I have a couple of them. This one happens to have a tuner built into it, which is this thing right here. I wasn't real sure about that when I got it. The only problem I have with these is when you plug the amplifier in, if you leave the wire in, the battery that powers the tuner will die and you can't get a signal out to an amplifier. How do I know that? I may not have bought this type guitar, but I have it, and I've had it like 10, 15 years, so it's no big deal. And this is the tail end of a Tommy Emmanuel autograph from several years ago. Okay. Enough so much for small talk. You don't learn anything there. Alright. You're going to play guitar, you want to try to make sure your guitar's in tune. See that? Pretty decent. Also, I recommend, I'm sure everybody and their mother's got one today. If you can't get yourself one of those little digital tuners. A lot of guitars come with them. You can get the kind that can snap on the top. You can get the kind that, you know, just a separate unit, whatever. Some built right out of guitars. They just make your life a little easier. I've just gotten a little lazy actually, depending on one. Alright, now, let me start with some basic stuff. When you play guitar, you see a chord chart. They'll show you fingers. And every foot of your fingers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you're looking at them, your left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your thumb they will indicate with a T, like Thomas. Most books have the chords written there with chord chart, chord diagrams. Some are easier than others. Well, some people, when I talk guitar, want to know they were left-handed, so I got a left-handed guitar. Not necessarily, because your left hand is your dominant hand. It's going to be doing all the notes. So I would stick with that. Because you got a left-handed guitar, it's going to cost you more than a standard instrument. And if you learn how to play that, you can't play regular guitar. Well, I taught you about a few different things. One is timing. When music is written out, it's written in measures. This is regular standard notation. There's also a system called tabs. Same idea though. You have measures. A measure is part of that line in between the vertical lines. Some people call it a measure, some people call it a bar. And normally you have 4 beats in a measure. Occasionally somebody will sneak in an off beat. But generally a 4-beat measure has this type of pattern to it. So you know it should be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, another popular time signature is what they call a 4/4 time. It's 3/4. Like a waltz. This 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, the reason I bring this up, and this only happened a few times to me. Most music, 4/4 time is what they call common time. Most music is 4/4 time, and you get used to playing in that type pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say you're playing somewhere. You decide to go into something that's 3/4 time, which has a pattern like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I sit down in my mind and say, okay, gonna count that a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it sets that type of sound in my mind. So when I start playing it, I pick up that 1, 2, 3 pattern instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had this happen twice in 55, 60 years, where I'm trying to play something in 3/4 time and my brain is still saying 4/4. You'll know what happens. It's no big deal, right? Another thing I do, I record a lot of my music. One reason I do this is so I can watch what I'm doing with my arrangements, or if I have something new. I'm trying to work out a new piece of music. I'm not sure I'm going. I will record it. I'll make a digital movie out of it. Like, you know, I do have a little cheap camera, like $100 camera. I remember when $100 was big money when I was a kid. Okay. That's actually kind of funny. Anyhow, let's say I have some new piece I'm trying to work out. I will record this so I don't forget how it's done. Maybe I don't have it written down. I can play it back and see what I'm doing. I can also see what sounds good, what sounds bad, what I think is a mistake, and so on. I don't happen to have it up here, but I will carry a little bottle of baby powder. Those little drops you get in the dollar stores. It's good if you're playing somewhere your hands get sweat up, put a little powder on. Helps them slide better. Hey kids, after I got done editing my video, I decided I had a little time. I gotta tell you the story about the pink capo. There's a reason I bought this pink capo, a few reasons. One, I happen to like the color pink, okay, but that's besides the point. You put it in a guitar case, black case, shows up beautiful. You can't miss it. You miss that, you know, your next eyeglass prescription is a dog. But the other reason I bought a pink capo, I don't have to worry about any macho man guitar players stealing it on me. Well, I wouldn't be caught dead with it. Fast story. My brother Bobby used to run a landscaping business in New Jersey, and once in a while I'd work with him. Bunch of guys working with him. I would paint all my tools pink. Hammers, bars, levels, rulers, you know, measuring tapes, not fold-out ruler. Anyway, I would take all my pink tools down there. And I knew nobody was going to steal. These guys were driving down with their hand before they would use one of my pink hammers. That's my story about the pink capo. Okay? So anyway, that's the story on that. Okay, when you hit the end of this video, I have a little propaganda blurb out there about a book I have on Amazon called Bedtime Horror Stories for Homeowners. If you like the way I explain things verbally, look up the book. It's a lot of fun. A lot of funny stories about people in their houses. A lot of good advice there also. There's going to be more of these books. There's going to be more of these videos. But yeah, take a look if you get one. And you get it, put it on Amazon, give me a review on it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you found some educational things in there that'll help you along. There are going to be more guitar videos, and what can I tell you? Have a good time. All right, was real. Bye-bye. You need me, mighty mo. Push a button, make it go off. Must be one of these.